Hello everyone, I'm Grace Rita Victor and this is GVIP Tales, where stories inspire and culture connects.
Maya sat outside her university gate in Lagos, holding an unpaid tuition notice. The deadline had passed, and she was no longer allowed to enter classrooms. Her dream of becoming a nurse felt like it was slipping away in silence. She was an orphan raised by her aunt, who had recently fallen ill. Maya worked part-time jobs, but the money was never enough to cover school fees and living expenses. Still, she refused to give up because education was her only hope for a better life. On that day, she tried asking classmates for help, but most avoided her out of discomfort. Embarrassed and exhausted, she returned to the gate and sat alone, watching others walk into lectures while she was locked out of her future. An older man in simple clothes noticed her sitting there. He asked what was wrong, and after hesitating, she explained everything. He listened quietly without interruption, then walked away without saying anything, leaving her confused and disappointed. Hours later, the university office called her name. Someone had paid her entire tuition anonymously. There was no name attached and no condition. Maya stood frozen, unable to understand how a stranger could change her life without asking for anything in return. She searched for the man for days, but never found him again. Slowly, she returned to class, but something inside her had changed. She studied harder than ever, carrying the memory of that silent kindness as motivation instead of luck. Years later, Maya became a nurse in a major hospital. One day, she treated a patient who reminded her of the stranger who once helped her. In that moment, she understood that kindness often returns in ways we do not expect. Inspired by that memory, she began sponsoring students anonymously every year. She never told anyone about it because she understood that the greatest acts of kindness do not need recognition to matter.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more GVIP Tales.